Hear the word of the Lord in Genesis chapter 18 and 21. The Lord appeared to Abraham near the large trees of Mamre. Abraham was sitting at the entrance to his tent. It was the hottest time of the day. Abraham looked up and saw 3 men standing nearby. He quickly left the entrance to his tent to meet them. He bowed low to the ground.
"My Lord, if you are pleased with me, don't pass me by. Let a little water be brought. All of you can wash your feet and rest under this tree. Let me get you a little something to eat, to give you strength. Then you can go on your way. I want to do this for you now that you have come to me."
So the travellers said, "All right, go ahead and do it." So Abraham hurried into the tent to Sarah.
"Quick, get about 3 measures of fine flour, mix it and bake some bread."
Then Abraham ran to the herd and he picked out a choice tender calf. He gave it to a servant who hurried to prepare it. Then he brought some butter and milk and the calf that had been prepared. He served them to the 3 men. While they ate, he stood near them under a tree. They asked him,
"Where is your wife, Sarah?"
"Over there, in the tent."
"You can be sure that I will return to you about this time next year. Your wife, Sarah, will have a son."
Sarah was listening at the entrance to the tent behind him. Abraham and Sarah were already very old. Sarah was too old to have a baby, so she laughed to herself. She thought,
"I'm worn out and my husband is old. Will I know the joy of having a baby?"
Why did Sarah laugh? Why did she say, "Will I really have a baby now that I am old? Is anything too hard for the Lord? I will return to you at the appointed time next year. Sarah will have a son."
Sarah was afraid, so she lied and said, "I didn't laugh." But the Lord said, "Yes, you did." The Lord was gracious to Sarah, just as he said he would be. He did for Sarah what he promised to do. Sarah became pregnant. She had a son by Abraham when he was old. He was born at the exact time God had promised him. Abraham gave the name Isaac to the son that Sarah had borne by him. When his son Isaac was 8 days old, Abraham circumcised him. He did it exactly as God had commanded him. Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born to him. Sarah said,
"God has given laughter to me. Everyone who hears about this will laugh with me. Who would have said to Abraham that Sarah would nurse children? But I've had a son by him when he is old."
This is the word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.